In today's video, we're going to talk about building your own knowledge GPTs. So first, building a knowledge-based chatbot like ChatGPT involves several key steps and components. We're going to give you an overview of this entire process. So the first part of this is you have to define the purpose and scope. You have to determine what knowledge domains and topics the chatbot should cover. So in our case in today's video, we're going to talk about this thing called APM. Next is you have to gather and organize your data. You have to collect a large data set of text that is relevant to your chatbot's purpose, and we're going to use GPT crawler in this video to do that. Next, you're going to have to upload the document with prompts and build and train your GPT. You're also going to have to fine-tune and evaluate your GPT, knowledge GPT. So after the initial training, you're going to have to fine-tune the model on more specific data sets or tasks to improve the performance in certain areas. And you're going to regularly evaluate its performance using various metrics to ensure it meets the desired standards. You're also going to have to do continuous learning and updating. So you're going to have to regularly update the chatbot's knowledge base and retrain the model with new data to keep it current and improve its accuracy. Today, we're not going to cover all of these steps, but what we're going to show you is we're going to show you how to use ChatGPT or GPT crawler from this website right here, and we're going to show you how to basically define our scope as APM right here. And some things that we use already is Node.js and npm, so if you don't have that installed already, make sure you install this before you proceed with the next steps. Next, I'm going to show you how we can install GPT crawler and configure it so we can get what we want. So I'm going to click on this link to their GitHub. And when you open it up, this is what it'll look like. And they have very nice instructions below here to tell you how to install it. So I'm going to use this git clone to clone the repository into my personal computer. So I'm going to open a command prompt right here. And I'm just going to paste git clone in this folder right here. So after I finish cloning, now I can install the dependencies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cd, change my directory into the GPT crawler. So right here, and then now I'm going to install the dependencies. So np, so you just write npm I and just install those. And so after we install the dependencies, there's going to be a few things that we can do. First is we can go to the configuration file, and then we can basically set up the configuration file for the URL that we want to crawl. And then the second term, so URL, first term is URL, so that's the URL that we want to crawl. The second term match is basically saying that this is the bigger directory, and all the directories under this directory we're going to look at. So that's what this is, and then selector is basically what you select for, and then max pages to crawl and the output file name. And so, okay, so we basically updated this already. So now we're going to do the next step, and that's the configuration file. So what I can do is I'm just going to open up this folder right here, and I'm going to go to GPT crawler, which is the one we just installed, and I'm going to go to configuration file right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open it with Visual Studio Code, so like that, and this is what it looks like. And as we mentioned earlier, we want to crawl this website called APM. So that's basically a tool, and what we want to do is we want to crawl that. So I'm going to basically go to the first one here, this first URL here, and I'm going to paste this https APM, this website right here. And then for the second line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to paste this. And this is basically saying everything under this directory we're going to look at. And I'm going to keep this as 50. I'm going to keep this output as JSON. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So I use Control S, but I'll just do this so you guys can see what's going on. Go ahead and save that. And once you save that, you can tell that in here, it'll tell you to do npm start, basically, and that runs the crawler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the directory that we had. Make sure you're cd'd into the proper directory, and then you can just go ahead and do npm start. And it's just going to go ahead and run, and it's basically going to crawl through that website that we gave them. And you see in my personal file right here, it has basically some changes. And it basically tells you some output that it crawled through these pages. So the intro, the quick start, ecosystem, this one, commands, resources, developing, contributing, and so on. And then it'll say finished. Total 9 requests, 9 succeeded, 0 failed, so it's fine. And then it wrote the items into output 1 JSON. So this is the JSON output file. And depending on what you want to do, what you can do is you can actually go into the JSON file and you can basically remove certain parts of it that you don't want to look at. So you can select and basically hone down what you want a little bit more. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to keep the raw JSON file and work with it later. So yeah. Next, I'm going to show you how we can use this configuration in our ChatGPT. So what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT here, and what you can do is you can click on your username and then go to My GPTs. So under My GPTs, you can create a new GPT right here. And there's two options. You can just basically use create, and that's just basically typing in a prompt, or you can use configure. For the sake of this video, we're just going to use create because it's a bit easier. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to paste the file I have from earlier, so that output file. So I'm going to go to basically my desktop, or it was under, I'm going to go to, so it's right here, go to GPT crawler right here. So this is the folder from earlier. Go to output 1, import that, and then I'm going to type a prompt. And the prompt I'm going to type is, please build a GPT, answer based on the uploaded document right here. And if you can't find answers, you may say, sorry, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and press enter, and now it's going to build that GPT. So we're going to give it some time to update the GPT right here. What name should we give the GPT? And basically, documenter is the name that they gave the GPT itself. Afterwards, you can configure the GPT as well as you want, just through messaging the GPT builder. And then they gave it a profile pic. And here, that is basically the GPT builder is done now. And now you can ask the GPT builder some certain questions. So I'm going to ask the first question is, so it's not quite ready yet. Now it's ready. I'm going to ask, how many parts does APM have? And it can go ahead and answer the question. It's going to search its knowledge base. And it'll say 4 parts. Next is I can say, what command to install APM? Again, it'll search its knowledge base, so basically the file that you inputted, and here we go. And next, so that's the answer. Next, I'm going to ask, what's the current version of APM? And because remember we used 2.4 as basically the thing, so it doesn't know. So it doesn't know the certain answer. So remember that we said if you don't know the answer, just say sorry, I don't know. So it doesn't know. And also we'll ask, what's the benefit of APM 4.0? And it's going to say I don't know. And this one mainly is just because the website we gave it is APM 2.0, so 4.0 it won't know. But yeah, so this is basically how you can specify your own little GPT, knowledge GPT within ChatGPT. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you next time.